Hi, folks. Today I'm going to introduce you to Ernest, a financial advisor and broker with WFG, World Financial Group. Hi, Ernest.
Hello, viewers. Hi, Jaya. Hello, viewers. First of all, thank you so much for having me today.
Yes, absolutely. You're welcome. And we'd love for viewers to know what WFG stands for, first of all.
World Financial Group. We are a subsidiary company of Transamerica. And then Transamerica is a parent company in US, and then WFG is the child, I would say, in Canada. So our goal is to bring awareness of financial literacy to every single home. We try to educate as many people as we can with regard to financial literacy.
So that's a really, really important thing in today's world.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
So what exactly do you do, Ernest, within that?
Before I answer that question, I also want to say that it has been such a wonderful pleasure working with you over the years,
Oh,
because
thank
you have made the process of buying a home so easy and worry-free. So I just wanted to thank you
Oh,
for your guidance, for your knowledge and expertise in this field. So
thank
thank
you
you so
so
much for
much.
everything that you have done.
Oh,
Me and my family really appreciate that.
we really appreciate that. Thank you. And you've been a wonderful, wonderful client. And I'm so happy to know that you do this and that we can benefit from it and we can help other clients benefit from your service.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. Now, I would like to think myself as a problem solver, because what I do is that I try to help my clients solve their financial problems, as well as helping them achieving all their financial goals and dreams. So the most common area that I tend to help my clients with cash issue situation, asset accumulations, tax planning, wealth generation, debt problems, estate planning, and wealth transfer. These are the most common situation I would say that my client will need help from.
Okay, sounds good. So if someone was to buy, I mean, I can only talk about buying homes at the moment. So if
Yes.
we had a client looking to, let's say, save money for purchasing a home next year, what would be your suggestions and some strategies you can give to them?
That's actually a very good question. Now, I don't really know about saving money within a year, especially the way house pricing has been going over the years, because house prices has been appreciated greatly over the
Yes.
past 10 years. Now, to save within 1 year to buy a house, you really need a good excess of cash flow. But what I will, in a general situation, what I will say is that to start saving money as soon as you can, any amount that you are comfortable to put aside. That's the first thing I will say. And second, I will say to sit down with a mortgage broker, such as you and your team, to figure out how much money you qualify for, how much mortgage you qualify for. From there, you have a clear picture on how much you need for down payment. And then when you factor closing costs into the equation, you have a clear picture on the amount that you need. Then you'll be thinking about whether you want to put 5%, 10%, 15, or even 20% down. With that amount, you have a clear path on where you need to go. From there, I'll say it probably a best idea to sit down with a financial professional to help you create a plan to ensure that you achieve that goal, right? Because buying a home is one of the biggest and exciting decisions someone will have to make at some point in their life, right? And you want to make sure that it is done properly. So sitting down with a financial professional will be able to look into your cash flow situation, your debt situation, ensure that you have enough money for that time period, right? Is it in 2 years, is it in 5 years that you need to purchase that house? That financial professional will be able to create a plan with you in order for you to help you achieve that goal.
That's definitely sounds right. Now, if you were
Absolutely.
to tell me, we all want to save money and grow our money as quickly as possible, right?
Absolutely,
So,
yes.
what are some of the things people can do for saving and for growing their money?
That's another fantastic question, Jaya. Thanks for the question. Now, if we're looking at this question in the same context of saving to buy a home or for down payment, I would say that there are a lot of programs out there that someone can take advantage of, especially if you're a first-time home buyer, right? So when
Mhm.
you're looking at a program like the RSP Home Buyers Plan, where someone can borrow up to $35,000 toward the purchase of your first home, and if you are a couple, it's even much better, right? Because that's $70,000 altogether. And second, we have program like TFSA, right? The tax free saving account, where you can save or invest up to $81,000 $40,000 into this account for anyone born before 1991, of course. And if you were born after that, then we have to determine how much your contribution will be. An account like TFSA, where you can invest and also withdraw your money without any tax implication. And lastly, I will say, if we're looking at the tax-free first home saving account that the federal government had just introduced in 2022, and this account is also set to be available to candidates in 2023. Now, you can invest in this account up to $40,000 toward the purchase of your first home. Now, one thing to note about this account, why it is so important to especially first-time home buyers, is because it combines the benefits of RRSP and TFSA together, right? The contribution you made into this account is tax deductible, and when you withdraw money from that account, it's tax-free. That's basically the best of both worlds. Now, there are plenty of other things to take advantage of, but these three accounts are the biggest one. Now, one thing to note also that these accounts are all investment vehicle. What that means is that you can hold any type of security inside this account. So we're talking about stocks, bonds, ETF, mutual fund, and so on. With that being said, if you would like to get a reasonable rate of return year over year by investing into this account, I will say that this is a very unique question to each individual investors. And why? Is because it's best to sit down with a financial professional to look into your goal, your objective, your time horizon, your investment knowledge, and your risk tolerance. And from there, the financial professional will be able to create a financial plan that will work for you or the right investment for you.
Wow, that's a lot of information right there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. That's why it's great to use a financial professional whenever you feel like you're in a situation where you need help, because we have so much tools out there that we can use to help you out. So there's no reason for you to do it by yourself or try to resolve any problem by yourself. You have qualified people out there that can help you solve this problem.
Absolutely. Now, is it very expensive to hire a financial planner?
Yes and no. Some financial planner will charge you directly, and some others work for commission, meaning that they do not charge you for their service. Rather, the institutions that they work with are the one that pay them. This approach kind of help everyone to get a fair share when it comes to financial planning. That way, if you have enough money, you go out there and hire someone directly. And if not, you can find someone that will provide you with the same quality of service, but does not cost you any money, right?
Oh, that's very good to know, because that would be one of my first questions is, oh, that sounds expensive to do somehow.
It can be at times. Yes, it can be.
Okay. What's the best you should start planning for your future? What are your suggestions? So how soon should you start, and how important is it to do this?
Well, in my opinion, I'll say everybody need a financial plan, everyone, but for different reasons, just like you mentioned, right? So the most common reasons are questions people will ask themselves: will I have enough money to retire?
Yes.
Or can I retire early, age of 55?
I know somebody who did that.
Yes, if you can do that, power to you. Or someone that will say, you know what, I do not want to work past the age of 65. Right? Or when you're looking at a young adult that just finished college, university with a massive student loan, and these people, their goal is to get rid of this student loan. So the question they will be asking themselves, how do I get rid of that student loan? Or if you have someone family that already purchased a home, the question to that family is that how quick or faster I can pay off that house, right? Now, all these questions require financial planning. All these situations, all these concerns require a good financial plan. That's why it is important to sit down with a financial professional that will be able to assess your current financial situation and assess also your goals, your dream, your objectives, your time horizon. From that financial professional will be able to match everything together and create a plan for you, a plan that you can follow from start to finish. It's like a roadmap. Right? You're like, okay, this is where I am today, and I can see exactly where I need to be. So that's basically what the financial plan is. Yes.
Wonderful. That sounds so good, so important, and just the right way to do things.
Absolutely. It gives you like a worry-free mind, how you go about your business. For example, if you have short-term goal or mid-term goal, long-term goal, you have no worry about achieving this goal because there's a map that was placed for you. You are working with financial professional that laid out a map for you from A to B. So you know exactly when these things will be happening and what you need to do to ensure that they happen. So that's the whole mantra of financial planning.
Oh my God, that sounds wonderful. And I'm so glad that, we have people like yourself to guide people through this.
Thank you so much for your
Yeah.
opportunity as well. It's good for people out there to understand that these things are available to them and they can access them, and most of the time free of charge.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ernest. Thank you for your
Thank,
time.
thank
Really
you
appreciate today.
for
Thank you.
the opportunity, and thank you for all your help and your assistance in purchasing a home. You have a
Oh,
wonderful team. I cannot say much enough about you guys.
thank you so much. Take
Okay, bye
care.
bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Take care.